Self-seeding flowers. Plants that self-seed freely around the garden can be a nuisance if they germinate in the wrong place, because then you have to spend time pulling them up. However, if they are in the right place, they can be a labor-saving boon to the gardener. You will have to sow self-seeders initially, of course. Decide on a position where the plants can multiply freely without becoming a nuisance. Suitable places are among shrubs and herbaceous plants, especially in a mixed bed, or in beds restrained by clear boundaries, such as a bed in a lawn. Sow only into well-prepared ground that is completely free of weeds. You may have to weed twice initially to ensure clear soil. Maintenance of self-sown plants. After initial sowing, and each subsequent year, pull out any weed seedlings before they compete with the sown seedlings. You should be able to identify the desirable seedlings by the larger number with the same kind of leaf. As the seedlings become larger, hoe between them to control weeds. Once the plants meet, you should be able to stop weeding. Where seedlings have self-sown too thickly, you may need to thin the plants in spring. 1. Scatter annuals randomly. Avoid sowing too thickly, otherwise you will have more thinning to do. Rake the seeds in, first in one direction and then in the other direction if possible. 2. Sow perennials such as lupins and columbines in small pinches about 45 cm 28 inches apart. Rake some soil over the seeds. 3. Keep the seeds watered until they germinate and are growing well. If there are spaces between plants, you could fill the gaps with a decorative mulch to suppress weeds. You will need to thin the plants out if a group have germinated together. Self-sowing plants. Annuals, perennials. Calendula aquilegia, Escholzia digitalis, Linans, Phaeoniculum vulgar, Lunaria lupinus. For more information on how to set up a great home garden and more, please visit landscapingforhome.com right now.